Four non-blondes, what's up, main guitar parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody, welcome back to Swiftlessons for another by request song tutorial. In today's session, I'm going to be breaking down Four Non-Blondes' 1993 hit song, What's Up. So this is a very simple song, just 3 chords and a rudimentary strumming pattern, and for the lead line, some beginner-friendly pentatonic licks. I got all the tabs for you at patreon.com/swiftlessons. Support the channel there and gain access to a ton of extra resources for all my popular YouTube guitar lessons. Now, let's get started. Okay, a close look at the fretboard, getting started breaking down the rhythm part for What's Up. We're in the key of A major, and throughout this entire song, Linda Perry is playing a 1, 2, 4 progression in the key of A. Okay, so to figure out what that is, I need to know my major scale in the key of A. A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. Grab the first, the second, and the fourth notes. Alright, that's A, B, and D. Convert those to chordal form. We have A major, B minor, and D major. And then she's going to go back to the A chord before starting the entire progression over again. Okay, so for the beginners out there, let's get started learning these chord shapes. The A major chord, we've got the 2nd fret D, 2nd fret G, and the 2nd fret of the B string. With your fingers stacked, strumming from the A string to the high E. A major. Alright, then on to the 2 chord in the key of A, B minor. This is a bar chord shape, so it's going to take some work. We've got the 2nd fret barred, A string to the high E string. My thumb's low, finger right up against the fret. I'm going to keep my ring finger on the 4th fret D, pinky 4th fret G, and my middle finger on the 3rd fret of the B string. Alright, that's a B minor chord shape. Alright, so we've got the 1 chord, we've got the minor 2 chord, and then we're on to the 4 chord D major, 2nd fret G, 2nd fret high E, and 3rd fret of the B string, strumming from the D string to the high E. D major. Okay, so there's your 3 chords, A major, B minor, and D major. The 1, 2, 4 progression in the key of A major. Now, let's learn how to apply the strumming pattern for this song. Okay, first, a slow demonstration of this main rhythm guitar part. It's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, a little bit faster. Okay, so very, very simple. On the A major chord, we're just strumming. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Then removing the pinky and playing up, down, up. Okay, let's review that one more time. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, now that's an A major chord over 2 measures of music. So let's make sure that you can count it. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Lifting up that pinky on end 4N. And actually on each of the chords, we're going to do a similar technique. So the B minor chord will get the same exact thing. Check it out. Notice how I lifted up the bottom part of my bar to allow the open E string to ring clearly. Now this is a kind of small detail that's kind of optional, but I think it adds a lot to the rhythm part. So. We're going to do the exact same thing on the D major chord, this time lifting the middle finger off. And then back to the A major chord. And then the entire progression is going to start over again, starting from A major. Okay, you put that all together and we have. Okay, very good everybody. If you're able to play that, then you're ready to move on to learning the lead guitar part. Okay, very good everybody. You have the rhythm guitar part down, and now we're jumping into learning the main lead guitar line. Now, this is what we're hearing in the beginning of the song, but generally this is being repeated throughout the tune. So it's a very simple line. It's built from first the major pentatonic scale in the key of A, and then at the end of this little solo, it transitions to the minor pentatonic scale, again, the key of A. Okay, at a real slow tempo, it's gonna sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, so this solo begins on the last measure of A major in the progression. So we'd have A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And then the progression will start over again. Okay, so very simple. I'm starting off on the 5th fret of the B string and the open high E string. Striking those notes 4 times as I slide up into the position. And also mute the strings to make sure that I'm getting nice staccato notes, nice and short. Alright, then I'm going to the 7th fret of the D string and letting it ring for a measure over A major. Okay, finishing up this line of tablature, we're setting up the transition to B minor. I'm gonna play 7-7 on the D. And then slide down to the 4th fret of the D string as the next chord comes in, B minor. So far you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, that will get us to our next line of tablature over the B minor chord. We already have that 4th fret of the D string ringing out. Then we're gonna have a nice major line. So. Okay, so that was the 2nd fret of the D string, hammering up to 4, 2nd fret G, and then back to the 4th fret of the D string. Alright, then the next part of this phrase, we're playing classic little line there. That was 2, 4, 2, 4, and then 2 on the G string 2nd fret. Okay, you put that line of tablature together and we have. And putting lines 1 and 2 together, it should sound like this, starting from the A chord. 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, now that's going to get us to our 3rd and final line of tablature, a nice rock and roll lick in the minor pentatonic scale, key of A. It's going to look and sound like this. Okay, so pretty simple. 7th fret of the D string, 7th fret G, back to 7 on the D, a double stop, 5 and 5 on the G string and B string with a slight bend. And then return back to the root note, 7th fret of the D string. You put that together and we have. Now at the very tail end of the solo he plays 5-7, 5-7 on the A string, and then returns back to an A note, either on the D string 7th fret or the G string 2nd fret. It's the same note. Okay, so the final line of tablature. Okay, now you could also end it just by playing a little bit of A power chord or an A5 chord. That'll sound very nice. Now you put the entire solo together and it should sound like this. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. A major. B minor. D. And back to A. Okay, very good everybody. You're ready to perform. Alright friends, thanks so much for checking out this lesson on 4 Non-Blondes What's Up. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And if you have a song that you would like for me to teach next, you can head to swiftguitar.com/request and put in a song title there. Big thanks to my supporters at patreon.com/swiftlessons. Hope you're enjoying all those extra resources. And thanks to you guys, I got many more lessons coming up. So keep checking in. Please subscribe. Please share. This is Rob at Swift Guitar Lessons in Philadelphia, saying happy picking.